Hi everybody, thank you for joining us for this presentation. I'm Julie and Peter and I will be presenting to you how the practice booklet's going to work for QP. Peter's designed a whole practice website and I'd really like to thank Peter, very appreciative of this. He has a full-time job outside of this, so he's having to do this for us in hours outside of work, and he's done a tremendous job in getting this up and running for us. So thank you, Peter. No
problem. And hi, everyone. My name's Peter. I sit at the back doing the IT side for this. And yeah, so we'll have a run through and just show you how to go through this practice website. So I'll hand it over to Julie to do that.
Okay, hi. So the first thing you need to know is the URL. I did email it to you the other day, but it's actually practice.fpsnz.co.nz. Right, so schools you can log in, coaches you can log in, I should say, with your regular school login. So you'll click on the green button and you'll need to set your teams up. So log in. Peter's very kindly greyed out all the buttons that we won't need to practice on the practice qualifying problems, so we can't accidentally click into the wrong box. So you'll click on practice qualifying problem, and here you will register. Oh, and by the way, you might like to have a read through the instructions, the qualifying problem rules, and the declaration, because those are exactly as it's going to appear on the regular website, QP website. So
just before that too, if you go to future scene, under here is where you can view your future scene, and this will normally be locked until Julie has released it, so it'll be sealed. But for the practice, I have opened it up so you can look at it whenever you like. So if you'd like to click into that, Julie. And here you can either view it or you can download it. So whichever one you like. We've got one for Y and then we've got one for the rest of the divisions.
Y1's got a yellow box. Or download it for those of you that are competing remotely and have access to a printer. Right, so the first thing you'll need to do is register your practice teams. So you'll click on the register new team. And if you are a school that's got, say, 16 teams or 8 teams, you can click the number of teams you've got in there, enter 8 teams, add, and you can set up your teams all at once. Team or individual, there's a drop-down menu now, and you also pick which division it is. And for your teams, you've got your Y, JB, junior, middle and senior. We'll do junior for the purpose of this exercise. It's slightly different than the regular site will be. You're not going to have to enter all your student names, year levels, gender. It's a practice, so we're making it as easy as possible. So we'll just enter team name, practice password, and that's what you'll need to share with your students once you've registered the teams. When you're ready.
If you want to show, if you click remove row.
All right.
Just remove, remove some rows. So if you realize you've clicked too many, just remove the rows you don't want to do.
Yeah.
So just remove some of the rows.
I've just clicked remove, accidentally removed the one I'd set up, but that's not a problem.
Just enter that in again.
Yeah. We'll make it, I was making it junior, wasn't I?
And just I'll just also show, if you try typing in the word example into there, into the username.
Under username?
Yep, I'll just show you this. So if a username has already been used and you try to type it in, it won't let you do it, and it will tell you. So we've already got a team called example, so you can't have teams with the same name.
Oh, cool. That's for each school?
That's over everyone. So no team can have the same name. Doesn't matter what school you're from.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah, you can get rid of that now. Yeah.
Right, cheers. And submit. And we've got a team ready to go. So this tab we're in at the moment is the screen we're in at the moment is for the coaches. So now I'm going to show you where the students log in. They will also go to the same URL, practice.fpsnz.co.nz, but they'll log in using the orange student login button. Simply type in their name and the team name and username you've given, password you've given them. And we're ready to start. Now, they will be ready to start. The coach has to set them off. So the first thing you need to do is make sure all your students in one team are ready. You go to your team. We're looking at star. And you are the one that will start the booklet off. You'll click star QP controls. And you're the one that will start the timer. You'll get a little message saying, are you sure you wish to start the timer? Okay. And the students will now be able to see that their booklet is started. You get an extra 8 seconds for the future scene to download. So it was the future scene tab. And then steps 1 to 6, this is where they do their booklet. Challenges, underlying problem solutions, etc. So we'll start with challenge 1. And there's 2 parts, 2 sides. This side on the left-hand side is where they'll enter their work. And this side here is where we've got reference and chat. There's 2 chat buttons. They're the green buttons, green for go. If you've got anything you want to talk to about your teammates and about challenge 1, you can enter that here. And send chat. And now everybody will be able to see that chat that's appeared there.
Anyone that signed into challenge 1.
Anyone, yeah. General chat. Same thing, you type your chat here. Send it. This might be where you like to discuss UPs or which solutions you think might be more viable for the underlying problem you've come up with, anything you like. So, and that's only for challenge 1. If you're in challenge 2, you can get to your next challenge by going to return to the home page, or you can use this drop-down menu here, which will take you to whichever challenge you want to go to. And you'll see that that's changed to challenge 6 chat. So that's right.
Yep.
Check for challenge 6.
No, that's not the challenge. That's where you're typing your challenge in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
If you want to go and click on challenge 6 chat at the top there, Julie. And the yeah. So as you'll see, there's the challenge 1 chat we did is not showing up in here. So this is specifically for challenge 6 now.
Yeah.
But the general chat will follow you no matter where you go. Doesn't matter what challenge or you're working, that will always be there.
Change that to possible for challenge 6, but the other tabs are for reference, so you can always have the future scene showing. There's your challenges references. Anything you've typed under any challenge, I've typed something in challenge 1 and something in challenge 6, so that's what's showing. So when team members have finished writing their challenges in, all the challenges will show on here. Same for your UP when the UP's done. I'll type something into the UP. We'll say we're using challenges 8, 9, and 10, come up with the UP. And we're saying because something is happening, in what ways might we, and that's done. So if you now go, and you'll see that that's appearing there. So you'll see that reference wherever, you'll see that information by clicking on these, whichever one of these it's referring to. That applies for challenges, the UP, the solutions, the criterion. So that works the same. Have a look at solution 4. Might do a little bit of chat for solution 4. This could potentially work. And
don't forget to click the send chat in the chat as well.
yeah, very eager I am. We will use the to etc. etc. Again, we've now typed something into the solutions and you'll see it appearing under solution 4. There's the solution 4 chat, and the general chat remains the same from anywhere you've typed it. And that works the same throughout. We'll show you the criteria. So you write your first criteria here, criteria 1, criteria 2.
Now you can go to the, show them the grid.
Yeah. So when you've got there, you can see your criterion reference there, so that when you're doing your grid, the criteria you've written is right there for you to have a look at. So you can put your solutions that you're working on here.
And then they can use this, go back and look at the solutions on the right-hand side when they need reference to that. Then they can choose it. Yep. Yeah.
So that works really well. And we're just going to quickly fudge the grid here.
Now, if you go and show them the grid reference. Yep.
There you go. And it will all be there for you, just so you've got reference to it at any time. And the ALU, you know, I'll show you the ALU. Course, middle and senior booklets will have 3 of these tables, not just one. But there you go.
Now, just
sorry.
Yeah, I'll just say with the reference, you might have noticed there's a slight delay when you're typing. So if you, Julie, if you just open up one of the challenges or something.
Okay.
Doesn't matter which one. And click on the challenge references on the right as well.
And I'll scroll that down a bit so we can see challenge 8, which is the one I'm typing in.
Now you'll see where on the reference of challenge 8, there is a slight delay in that. And the reason is because everything in the reference, I've got updating every 5 seconds at the moment. And the reason I've done that is because it's pulling a lot of data out. So if I was doing it every second, it would potentially cause problems. So if it looks like it's being delayed, that's why. It's just taking 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, it will refresh and it will update and it will load everything again. Yeah. So don't worry about it too much. If it looks like it's lagging a bit, that is why. Just give it 5 seconds and it should refresh itself.
Great. And then action plan reference, you can see once you start typing your action plan. And also you'll notice at the top there, Peter's identified the best solution, or you can identify the best solution. So if we say our best solution, solution 8, there we go. And there you go. That's pretty much it. Peter and I would just like to show you a couple more things before we close the session. One of these is the timer. If something happens for whatever reason, there's a fire alarm at school or whatever, and you need to stop the timer, you simply go back to the coach controls, star QP controls, and you stop the timer for star. And you'll see that it's stopped. If you want, yeah.
Yep.
That's good. Also be aware when you restart the timer, it will start again at 2 hours, 15 minutes. It doesn't start back for the time remaining. It starts back completely from the beginning, and there's no way around that. For some of the practice sessions, some coaches have indicated that they don't want to do the timing part. That's fine. You can disable the timer completely. You use that toggle to do that. Switch it off. And if you refresh the page, you'll see that the timer is no longer showing. It's not working.
And then you can do your own timer, or they can just work on it without having a timer. So if they want to practice on the website without having to worry about timing, then that is the way to go.
Yep. And the final thing is that some coaches have asked if you can see the students' work when they finished. Yes, you can. If you're using the timer, by the way, there's no submit button. When the timer stops,
Oh yes,
the work's already submitted.
When the timer hits 0, it automatically submits. So once it's done, the students can close it.
Yeah.
But there'll be a banner down the bottom that will say this has been automatically submitted for you. You can close your page now.
Yeah. And if you want to view your students' work, you just come back to the coach controls and you click view star booklet and you will see their work. And as you'll see, Peter's got it presenting to you very, very nicely. I'll show you a complete booklet, view example booklet, and that's what your student work will look like when they've finished. And that's it. Go ahead, practice, have some fun, enjoy.
Yeah, and if you encounter any problems or anything, just send us an email and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
So thank you very much, Peter, and
Cool,
thank
no
you
problem.
for watching the presentation.
Thank you, everyone.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.